Now, listen, you guys, Ice Spice's EP, like the deluxe version, is out there reaching milestones. And of course, it is opening up conversations of who she should thank for those milestones. Now, we're also going to be talking about Ming Lee and these coloristic comments that are coming out, as well as Gag City Olympics. Scarlet allegedly has potential to be nominated for the Grammys. Now, these are some of the things that we will be talking about in this video. Hello, T lovers, and welcome to the Tea Blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. So first of all, let us talk about Ice Spice and this entire Nicki Minaj situation. All right, why are people on the internet suggesting that Ice Spice has to add "Thank you, Nicki, I love you" to one of her songs? Well, so basically, it is actually being reported that Ice Spice's "Like the Deluxe" has now surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify, and this is the first female rap EP to achieve this ever. So I'm just like, wow, that is such a cool milestone. Congratulations to Ice Spice for being able to achieve that. But as you know, when milestones like this are reached, people start having conversations on why is it that that particular project did well, but her current project is seemingly not doing well. Like, what is the reason? What could be the reason? And that obviously opened up the conversation of features. Now, a lot of people were attributing the success of this project to the features that she got on there. Now, let us discuss about that. Now, first of all, I am not going to dismiss the fact that these collaborations, these features played a role in her getting these numbers. Obviously, I'm not disputing that, but at the same time, I also do feel like there are other factors to consider when it comes to this particular EP. Now, this is the same EP that has the following songs. That's where In Her Mood is. That is where Daily is. That is where what's this other song? Munch is also part of that. Of the deluxe. And so, as expected, you guys, these are some of the songs that made us, know this girl. If we're looking at Munch is the song that actually put her on the map. It had a lot of coverage. It did very well. And we were looking at In Her Mood. In Her Mood also, it put her on the map. Princess Diana, she had a vibe. She had a wave during that time. Now, you cannot say the same for what's currently happening to her right now. I feel like at the beginning of her career, people were so hyped up about, this drill thing that she was doing, and people felt like she had more to offer. So obviously, yeah, with time, people kind of realized that, oh, well, it's probably going to be the same thing, with Munch, people were like, okay, what else do you have? And then she came in, she was like, in a mood, and then in a mood, and then Princess Diana, and then what else? And then what else? So they realized that, well, this is typical drill, I'm sorry, no versatility whatsoever. So the momentum kind of died down also. So aside from the fact that she had these amazing features, people were still embracing her because they thought that she had more to offer. And that reminds me of a conversation that I was having with my sister. So she's studying theology, right? And she was telling me that one of her lecturers was like, you know what, if you're a new pastor, don't overshare your verses or your preachings or your teachings, because very soon you're gonna run out. By the time you get to year 2 as a pastor, you no longer have anything to preach. I was like, oh my goodness, that seems to be the case with Ice Spice right now, where she overgave everything that she had, and now she's got nothing else left except the feces stuff and the farts and the thing. That's all she has remaining, in as far as writing is concerned. That's why she's now out there recycling some of Nicki Minaj's lyrics. It's because the little buzz that she had, she put all of those in the EP, and now it's feces and fats. That's all she has left. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, that being said, of course, she had some amazing features. I mean, that's the EP that has the Nicki Minaj Princess Diana feature. Okay, so obviously it's gonna be amazing. And I think on that very particular one, she also has another feature with Lil TJ. So I mean, she has a couple of features, and I do feel like those also assisted her in this entire situation. And that time the Barbz were also very supportive of her. Okay, we cannot dismiss the impact that the Barbz have. So obviously she hadn't fallen out with Nicki Minaj, she hadn't fallen out with Cardi B. People were looking at her as this neutral girl. So Buddy Gang really didn't have anything against her. And at the same time, the Barbz were very supportive of her. So obviously that contributed to that. Now, this project that she has released, it's a lot of things that are going on. A lot of the main female rap fan bases really don't like her. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like that also played a part. But let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Santana. It seems like Santana is dedicated. In as far as shading Jetavia is concerned. Now, you do know that Santana and his friend Caresha sat down recently for an episode of Caresha Please. And in Caresha Please, Caresha was basically saying that, well, she did not intervene in the Transformer and JT fight because they were fighting over SFG. And she made the Migos joke and said that, oh, well, why was I fighting? Why would I be fighting? Why would I be coming to her defense when I was left off, bed and bougie? That iconic Migos, statement, obviously. And so it does seem like Santana has decided to quote that. There was a picture that was posted with lottery ticket hanging together with Caresha, and Saucy Santana quoted that and said, I got left off bed and bougie with question marks. So obviously people are like, okay, Santana, what is your problem? It seems like every chance you get, you're pushing JT's button. Like, why are you guys not just moving on? Because previously, when you guys seemingly were on the top, you were doing your thing, you were talking down on her and everything. So why are you so stuck up? And I feel like the more they're doing this, the more people are actually opening their eyes to see that, oh well, so these are the problematic ones. Because it seems like in a mind, Caresha and Santana, they really do think that JT should not and cannot ever be in the spotlight better than her. You do get what I'm saying? Cannot have a better career than her. So it's kind of sad to watch this happening. But I do hope that JT channels that energy in her music, and I hope that she doesn't go on these platforms bashing her or blaming her and things like that. And so far recently, the interviews that I've been seeing with Jetavia, she hasn't been bashing Caresha. She's been very mature about it. So the energy really, it's kind of off. You have one person on the other hand throwing shade, and then another person trying to act mature, trying to be civil with the dissolution and things like that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Album of the Year nominations. Now, it is actually being alleged, well, according to Billboard predictions, that Scarlet is actually going to be nominated for Album of the Year at the Grammys. Now, with the Grammys, I don't even know if we should even expect any standard when it comes to the nominations and things like that, because clearly it's not about the music. Clearly with the Grammys, it's more about the industry relations. It's more about the industry politics, who's friends with who, so who are we voting for, so who should get nominated, who should win, and things like that. Now, Scarlet is a body of work. I will say that if we're gonna compare it with the projects that these female rappers are coming with, excluding Nicki Minaj. Let's put Nicki aside. Let's talk about all the other female rappers. Let's talk about Bongo 2 with her own album, and let us talk about Lottery Ticket, JT's mixtape, Ice Spice's album, and then we put Scarlet on there. If we are going to be objective, none of those albums are touching Scarlet. That's just my opinion. In as much as creativity, in as far as creativity is concerned, in as far as diversity of the subject matter of what you're actually rapping about, I feel like Scarlet offers a lot more than just, oh, I'm gonna shake my behind, or my hoo-ha is great, or my hoo-ha is depressed. Like, Scarlet really actually does have substance as compared to all of these other female rappers and what they have been doing. But that being said, is it strong enough for it to be nominated for Album of the Year? I don't know. I highly doubt that because, yeah, if we're going to look at things objectively, yeah, it wouldn't be strong enough to be nominated for Album of the Year. But, well, like I said, it's industry politics. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about Scarlet being nominated. Now, I'm not gonna be expecting them to nominate Pink Friday 2 for obvious reasons. We do know that they have got a beef, an active beef actually, with Nicki Minaj, like the entire industry, the whole executive. So I wouldn't expect them obviously to nominate Pink Friday 2. But if we're gonna be talking about the richness of an album, I feel like of all the female rap projects that have been out, Pink Friday 2, would be the one that would be fit for nominations and for a nomination. And this is me being objective. I'm not even talking about it in the sense that I like Nicki Minaj, but when you look at, the project as a whole, I think how I would rank the recent releases, it would be Pink Friday on number 1, and then Scarlet on number 2, and then City Cinderella on number 3, and Lottery Tickets album, I think I would put it on number 4. What else do we have recently? Cousin Sloth, how could I forget? We have Cousin Sloth, and Lottery Ticket. Yeah, between those two, I don't know who's going before. I could even put Lottery on number 3. So maybe it would be Pink Friday number 1, and then Scarlet number 2, Lottery Ticket number 3, Cousin Sloth number 4, and then Jetavia number 5, and then between Bongo 2 and Ice Spice, I don't know who's going in front of who, but those are the bottom 2. Like, that's what I think. With Bongo 2's album Megan, I just feel like there's no coherence in the entire album. Like, you have one song that is sticking out, that is like standing out from the rest, and then everything else there's no coherence. Like, you can't follow the story, the storytelling, it's not there, it's just not there. I don't know, but anyway, let me know in the comment section, how would you rank the recent releases in as far as projects are concerned, for these female rappers. Like, personally, that would be my ranking. The next thing that we will be talking about, though, we are going to be talking about Taraji. Okay, before we talk about Ming Lee, let us talk about Taraji. So it seems like Taraji was out there hanging out with Russel, and of course, you do know that would attract a certain type of attention. So while they took a picture together, I guess she went to Bali, and so Russel posted and said, "People, when you have friends like this, you are truly blessed. Everyone comes for healing. Some people exude healing energy. You are one of those. You make everyone happy just with your presence. Love you, baby girl. You are back home safe now, and already you are missed. Until we meet again, darling. Only love. P.S. You mean so much to me, so much to so many people. Keep inspiring us all." And you do know that the judges of the internet obviously were out here coming out for Taraji P, Henson, G's blazing. Now, you do know that Russel has got his own accusations and things like that, and so people are like, why are you hanging with him and things like that? When his Diddy day comes, it's gonna be ugly and things like that. And personally, with Taraji, I just don't know what it is with the energy. I just don't expect more from her. So I'm kind of not surprised to see her hanging with Russel or anything like that. It's not like, I don't know what it is with her energy. I just don't, I just... So are you one of the people who are surprised as to why she's hanging with Russel? Or like me, you're just like, well, that's the kind of energy that I sort of expect from her. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Gag City Olympics, okay? Just Gag City Olympics. Allow me to talk about this quickly. And so it seems like there are some Olympics that are going on in Gag City by the Barbz. And one thing about the Barbz is they will make things and events for themselves. So I was like, what's happening? So this was posted by Pedro. He said that the Nicki Minaj Gag City Olympics opening ceremony has begun. The Gag City Olympics will go on until September 10th, each day with different activities for the Barbz to partake in on Twitter and on social media. Today, in observance of Nicki Minaj's Queen album 6-year anniversary, tweet or comment your top 3 songs from the Queen album, and on Twitter use the hashtag Gag City Olympics when tweeting your top 3 songs. Also use AIs with Gag City Olympics. Let's go Barbz, okay? And I noticed that, well, this will end on September 10th. Is that not the day where the VMAs are going to be out? So I hope it will, on September 10th, there will be like a ceremony to give awards and things like that. And so we can have our little VMA Olympics or whatever we want to call it. Because honestly, I'm not here for the VMAs playing in Nicki Minaj's face. And I'm not here for Bongo 2 playing industry politics and playing Daddy's little girl to that man from Fraudulent Nation to discredit others. So I hope on the 10th of September, there's going to be something that the Barbz will be actively doing in conclusion, like as they conclude the Gag City Olympics. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I really am all for people being competitive and things like that. And I'm just like, if you're going to be competitive in female rap, at least make it fair. Okay, what I'm not for is all these dirty industry games. Like, if you're saying that as female rappers, you know, in competition, you're competing, let it be about talent, let it be about skill. Don't make it about politics, and don't try and sabotage others behind the scenes. That's why I just won't stand for some of these women that come out here. Some people are like, oh, well, why are you shaded towards this person? I'm like, well, if it's a fair fight, trust me, I will look at it as a fair fight. But like, if now it's involving executives and them sabotaging, using power to sabotage another woman behind the scenes because you know that talent wise you can't compete, for me that becomes a problem. Okay, but anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Ming Lee. Now, Ming is out there being accused of being a colorist or some coloristic comments. I don't know what's happening. And she decided to take to a platform to address that and say that she was never going to apologize for that. And then she was like, well, you try to cancel all these other celebrities, but nobody cares. Eminem doesn't care. That's just how we are in New York and things like that. And I can't help but wish this child would just go off camera, get some media training, or something. Because at this rate, I don't understand what's going on with her. I can see her canceling herself even before her career, resumes. And she also took time to talk about how people, somebody had asked her if she thinks that she's going to be the next queen of rap. And she said that, well, all she does is sing. She's not like into the female rap thing. She's into singing. So I did hear her sing, to be honest. I did hear, some of her songs, and they're not even bad. Her vocals are not even bad, but it's how she's going around the entire thing. For me, it's how she's going about the industry stuff and things like that. I wish she would get proper guidance, or if it's a situation where some people that are in her life have probably told her that she's not ready, hopefully she will at some point respect that, because with what I've been seeing on the internet lately, it's not a good look. Okay, it's really not a good look. I was just said what she had to say, and you guys let me know what you think about that. Personally, at the end of the day, she not like 18. So part of me is like, well, for an 18 or 19-year-old, there's a lot of growth and maturity that still needs to be there. Yeah. Let me know in the comment section after you watch that. And after I insert that video, I don't think I'm going to be coming back here. So yeah, thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. And do not forget to go and subscribe to Instant Brew. There's going to be a video up again there this day. And I think I'm going to be talking about Lucian, Drake's baby daddy, okay, of your Lucian and of your Elliot. Until the next one, you guys, see you.
We don't. Shout out to people from New York. If you're from New York, y'all know that people like us, we don't care what we say out of our mouth, because it happened before Gen Z people was a thing, before people got offended to anything. Feel me? Before people got offended to every single thing is being told on the internet. Back in the days where people didn't give a shit. Feel me? People just want to do it now because, like, it's 2024, going into 2025, I guess, and people think that it's like, okay, it's like, cancel anything that moves. But you know what? Like Eminem did, he don't care, so why should I do it? Jen Carter don't care, so why should I do it? Nicki Minaj herself, since y'all want to bring her up every time, she don't care, so why should I? Half of these famous celebrities that y'all be clocking, bro, they don't be caring what y'all say. Y'all just giving them more attention. The same exact way y'all giving me attention. And y'all claim that y'all don't know me. But shout out. You still need to apologize for those colorist comments. Girl, oh my gosh. If you're still holding a grudge, get off. Like, I don't care. Like, oh my gosh, I don't. Because half of these people in New York do this. They do the same exact thing. Y'all just pick and choose who y'all want to pick and choose on. Let's be so for real. If I wasn't who I was, y'all would not be picking on me. Clock it. Get off me. Like, they really think I'm supposed to give a I don't. Like, I don't. Y'all are in my life. Y'all are in my life. Telling me to give do not give a shit about. How is that possible? I don't know. We don't know you, to be honest. Okay, then continue not knowing me. I don't care. You still...
Nicki Minaj's sister says she can never be the queen of rap.
She can be the next queen of rap. I see it. Oh no, I'm not the queen of rap. I can never be the queen of rap. Let's get that thing. Let's get that thing. So can you make good music? I can try by putting in work and effort and consistency. Hell yeah, I could sing. Let's not forget, God gave me a talent too. It's singing. And it's being myself. It's being Ming Lee. At least you honest. At least you honest. Honest. Why I said honest like that? Yeah, at least I'm honest. Facts. I don't care. He didn't give you talent. It's not evident.